Hello and welcome to the Flying Reporter. I'm at Red Hill. It's a glorious day here and we're going on a bit of a flight down to Compton Abbas today. It's the Pooley's Air Day. Pooley's Flight Equipment is the online store where you can get all your pilot supplies. They're a great fan of the channel. They do so much for the community. Very, very generous company. So I'm going down with my friend Ian here to their Pooley's Air Day at Compton Abbas to go and show them my support. Clear prop! So the weather is pretty much perfect except for a little bit hazy. The visibility is not particularly great today and this good weather sort of starts breaking down around about 2-3 o'clock this afternoon with some fronts coming through and a trough potentially. There's a risk of thunderstorms in the forecast, so we're thinking about perhaps coming back a bit earlier than we'd planned to. The wind at Compton Abbas is from the southeast and that poses a turbulence risk at Compton Abbas because of the trees to the south, so I'm thinking about that too. But the route down is pretty straightforward, literally heading out towards Guildford as usual, southwesterly, then across the top of Southampton if they'll allow us, and then straight into Compton Abbas.
I'll switch on.
Yep.
Alternator on.
Yeah.
Magnetos on both.
Yep.
T's and P's in check.
Yep.
Compass DI aligned.
3, yep.
Altimeter set.
1014, 1014.
Nav aids.
Nav aids are set there. We'll put in SAM when we get closer.
Okay, heading.
Heading is 308, correct?
Autopilot.
We'll leave off.
Okay, fuel selectors the fullest tank.
Correct.
Fuel pump off.
Yep.
Engine gauges check.
Yep.
Alternate air off.
Yep.
Seat backs
Secure.
secure.
Copy, departure. Copy a left turn out to the junction, not above altitude 1,400 feet.
After departure, left turn by the junction, not above altitude 1,400 feet. Golf India Victor.
Copy, Victor, runway 18, surface wind 090, 6 knots, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 18, Golf India Victor. And we're airborne. So we've got gear up, flaps up, landing light off, T's and P's are in the green. So, do you want to take the radios en route?
Yeah, can do.
I'll probably do the circuit calls at Compton just because it's easier and quicker for me to...
You'll absorb it better.
I don't know if we want a service, do we?
I don't know whether you want a traffic service because it might get busy down on the route down there. It's up to you.
I mean, it's CAP okay, isn't it? Let's. I think let's just do a listening for now.
Yeah, no problem.
What is it? 4, 5, 7, 2.
Do you know what? I'd never listened. I always talk to them. Let me have a look.
4, 5, 7, 2.
4, 5, 7, 2. Will do.
This episode of The Flying Reporter is sponsored by Vertigo Covers. I have a cover from Vertigo for India Victor. It's made of modern waterproof materials, it's lightweight, and as you can see, it's easy to put on and take off, even with India Victor's awkward NDB aerial on the roof. Vertigo is a British company based in Hampshire. They're friendly, the covers are high quality, and probably cheaper than you think. Check out their website now at vertigocovers.co.uk.
Do you still do a manual plug, even though the sky?
I like to.
Yep.
It's a bit of a comfort blanket.
Yep.
It helps me manage the fuel. It helps me see whether I'm achieving the performance that I expected.
Yeah.
Especially on long legs where you need to know what fuel you've got. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No.
What do you do? Do you just go off Skydemon?
Well, I've got an EDM. So it tells us the fuel
Will you
flow.
stop showing off about the avionics?
It tells you exactly what the fuel is.
Ian has spent an absolute fortune on his aeroplane.
A lot over the last, probably 5 years.
I'd love to. If I had it, I would.
Yeah, you just do it gradually.
We talked earlier today about we're both doing this today to get out of the house because our respective homes have got exams going on, right?
Yes.
And whilst we want to be there to support our children,
they don't want us there.
Partly they don't want us there, but also it's quite stressful at home.
Yeah.
My plan is to get a climb going once we're clear. Once we get to just near Hazelmere. I'll probably climb to 3-2 just to get us away from puddle jumpers.
So what I'll do is I'll call Solent when we're at Hazelmere.
Yeah, looks good. So my routing, as you can see, is Bishop's Waltham, Sam, and then M27 Junction 2 on their VRP.
And you're happy for a basic service or
basic service is fine, I think.
Yep.
Just climb. I'm on there 1013 now. The weather looks a bit more shitty. What did they say their weather was? It was.
Radar and Southampton Tower are being provided
just
as
get
a
the
combined
cloud.
function.
Viz.
Surface wind calm. CAP OK.
Okay.
6 Juliet
Just
Hotel.
poor Viz.
Calm, runway 20, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 20, fraction 6 Juliet Hotel.
Solent Radar, Golf Bravo, Mike India Victor for basic service and zone transit.
Golf Bravo, Mike India Victor, Solent Radar, squawk 3671, QNH 1013, pass your message.
36711013, it's a PA28, 2 persons en route to Compton Abbas, currently 3,000 feet 1013, climbing to 3,200 feet, approaching Novma, requesting a basic service outside VFR and a zone transit via your overhead en route to Compton Abbas, Golf India Victor.
Golf India Victor, roger, basic service initially outside controlled airspace. What was your point of departure, please?
Red Hill, Golf India Victor.
Roger.
City 1070, stand 4, push start.
City 1070, stand 4, push start approved.
Stand 4, push start approved, City 1070.
Golf India Victor, you can expect your clearance to cross at altitude 4,000 feet if you want to commence the climb.
Golf India Victor, expecting 4,000 commencing climb, Golf India Victor.
That's me trimming, not rubbing your leg.
No, I just wondered, because I just thought, I'm a trimmer, because I'm so used to the trimmer being there in the once. I was thinking, that must be the
We're friends here, but not that close friends.
Bravo, Mike India Victor is clear to transit controlled airspace, maintain an altitude 4,000 feet VFR, report if unable to maintain VMC.
Golf India Victor is clear to transit VFR 4,000 feet 1013 and Wilco Golf India Victor. And Golf India Victor's level 4,000.
Roger, thank you.
Do you want to get a traffic service from Bournemouth once we're out of Southampton?
Flight level 70.
Or do you just want to go...
Probably not, I think.
Okay. No.
I mean, look, we can see 15 miles or so, can't we, 20 miles, and I know it's a bit crap, but I think...
No, that's fine.
I mean, this is an interesting question, and actually maybe this is for the video, you know. Do we get a traffic service or not? And what's your view on it? How do you approach it?
If I was flying, I probably would get a traffic service, only because they will just tell us if there's a lot of traffic around. If it's quiet and it's like there's not traffic, or I'd ask them, can you see a lot of traffic? And they might say, yeah, we can see this. That's. But knowing there's a lot of aircraft flying in, but you know, I don't know how many are flying in at the same time.
Well, I think a lot of the aircraft are arriving between 10:15 and 11.
Right.
Hence why I've gone a bit early. Yeah, so just my thoughts on the traffic service.
Golf India Victor, enter controlled airspace, radar control.
Radar control, Golf India Victor.
So Farnborough, for example, an overstretched unit can barely give a basic service, let alone a traffic service at busy times at the weekend, in my experience.
Oh, you're right.
Probably you'd agree with that.
Absolutely.
And so if it's CAV OK, I will rarely ask Farnborough for a traffic service unless it's borderline IMC. So I kind of try and allow those resources to be kept for those who need it more than me. And I'll keep a good lookout and manage it that way. And if it's just a basic service and I'm transiting the area and it's like this and I can see for miles, I'd use a listening squawk for Farnborough because the traffic, the frequency is just so busy, they're overloaded. I think if I was travelling up in Scotland or Northern England, I'd take a traffic service because they generally can provide it. So that's my thinking about it. But I mean, if you're a student do what your instructor says.
Yeah.
Your student, your instructor might say take a traffic service or get a basic service.
Runway 20, clear to
Nothing wrong with that at all. Just expect that you might not get the service you want when you call up. I'm going to get rid of them now and get ready.
Golf India Victor, well clear my airspace now. Sound service terminate, squawk on PT, free call en route, goodbye.
Roger, you read our mind, squawk 7000, Golf India Victor, goodbye.
Okay, 122710.
Compton Radio, Golf Bravo Mike, India Victor, 11 miles to the east inbound. Request aerodrome information.
Sorry, just say again your call sign, please.
Golf Bravo Mike, India Victor.
Golf Bravo Mike, India Victor, good morning to you. It's Compton Radio. Your readability is strength 5. We are using runway 08. The circuit is left hand. The QNH 1014 and an overhead join is preferred.
08 left hand, QNH 1014, Roger, Golf India Victor.
But where is it?
Oh, you won't see it yet.
No.
No.
There's a line of trees over there. Is it behind that then? All right. I'm just trying to just...
I mean, you'd expect to be able to see it at 5 miles, wouldn't you? But it's... I mean, you might be right, I don't know. You've got Shaftesbury over there.
Is
So
that
it's south
building?
of Shaftesbury,
Right.
so it's sort of in the middle there.
Got you, yep.
It's closer than we think. I think it's behind this hill here.
Yeah.
In fact, there it is, just down there. I see it. Literally there.
Yeah.
So just do a quick breather check. Fuel and mixture, radios, engine temperatures and pressures, direction indicator, the line altimeter, we're on there, QNH. Light is on.
You're going to do the overhead or are you going to join all down?
I'm going to join overhead. Golf India Victor entering the ATZ from the east at altitude 2,800 feet, joining overhead.
Golf India Victor.
Well, at least it's quiet.
Yeah, it helps a lot, doesn't it? Runway's all clear. I think we've timed this perfectly.
First one of the day.
Yeah, it's quite a crosswind from the south. Probably 8 knots or so.
Right. So you get a lot of turbulence on those trees.
So my plan is to do quite a steep approach, steepish approach. Right. Else in the overhead. Golf India Victor descending dead side. Brakes, undercarriage down. Oh, 3 greens. Mixture is rich. Fuel is on the tank with the fullest. Engine temperatures and pressures are in the green. Direction indicator is aligned. You're strapped in. Landing lights on. Doors are locked. It's when you're on the flying reporter, they judge your join and circuits. There we go. So here we are at Compton Abbas. It is glorious here. The sun is out and great to see Poulis here, Garmin, Bose and all the people coming in and enjoying the sunshine. I even need to get a new knee board because my knee board has seen better days, should we put it that way. So I asked Sebastian if he would sell me a new knee board. He actually said that these knee boards have a lifetime guarantee, so technically I could have brought my old one back and they would have given me a new one in its place. But got my new knee board, had a sandwich, cup of coffee, watched some aeroplanes land. What a lovely, lovely day out.
It's absolutely fantastic. We've had a few cancellations today because of thunderstorms. To get upwards of 140 aircraft in over 2 days is brilliant. And what's lovely is we get people who come back every year, and join us, which is brilliant, and plus new people that come in, and they really enjoy the day. And I think because Compton have put so much into doing up the airfield, the atmosphere is absolutely superb, and everyone loves coming to Compton. So that's why we've been here for the last 30 years.
So I've really enjoyed my trip here to Compton Abbas. I haven't been here since last summer, and that's a real tragedy because it's such a lovely place. Set up here on the Shaftesbury Hills in the beautiful sunshine, the great facilities here, and what a pleasant day out. Thanks to Pulis for organising the day, something they just do off their own back, giving back to the community. By the way, remember that you can use my discount code for Pulis products. If you weren't able to come and see their shop in person here today, you can go on their website and use my code TFR. That will give you 5% off all qualifying purchases at Pulis. And if you're a Flying Reporter Supporters Club member, you can get up to 20% off. You can't get 20% off everything. Certain things you get more discount on than others, but a great added bonus. So have a look at the Supporters Club and see if you fancy joining that for that extra perk.
Thank you for watching this episode, and thanks for making it all the way to the end. It makes the world of difference to me if you'd subscribe to the channel to show your support, and use my website to sign up to my free newsletter. I occasionally offer free seats on my flights through the newsletter, so if you fancy joining me sometime in India Victor, as Ian did today, go ahead and register there. Fly safely, my friends.